In the personal story segment tonight, should healthcare workers returning from Ebola-ravaged West Africa be forced into quarantine? Kaci Hickox, the Maine nurse who treated Ebola patients in West Africa, scored a major legal win today. A judge rejected the state's effort to restrict her freedom of movement as she waits out a 21-day incubation period. Kaci Hickox spoke out about her victory this afternoon.
The three points that he is still recommending that I abide by are 3 points that I believe is part of this good compromise that we can make. I have been compliant with the direct active monitoring that the CDC recommends. I will continue to be compliant.
But does this give a green light to other American healthcare workers returning from West Africa to defy quarantine requests and needlessly put the public at risk? Joining us now from Cleveland, of all places, to analyze, Fox News senior correspondent Geraldo Rivera. So, Geraldo, what do you first make of the judge's ruling and of Kaci's behavior in particular?
First, I'm traumatized that I came here to watch LeBron James' triumphant return to the Cleveland Cavaliers, but the Knicks spoiled the party, but it was a great party nevertheless. I think the judge was trying to balance the equities here, Greg. I'm very disappointed in the nurse, not the judge, nor the governor, Governor LePage, up there in Maine. The nurse, Hickox, came back from West Africa, a hero, in my view, sacrificing so much, risking so much to treat this vile disease in West Africa, where 5,000 are dead, 13,000 already infected, no control yet of the spread of the epidemic there. She came back, and we marveled at her sacrifice, at her selflessness, and then she was a martyr to constitutional rights being abridged when they threw her in that ridiculous Ebola jail at the University Hospital in Newark, clear plastic Ebola jail, no shower, a porta potty. I mean, it was a shame, a sin, the way they treated this hero.
That's how I live, Geraldo. That's exactly what my apartment looks like.
I've been down there, in hippie land. I understand that. But then. So here she's a martyr to bureaucratic bungling, where the university hospital couldn't get her an appropriate accommodation. Then she was defiant. Then she went home to Maine. That's okay. Now she's in Maine. She's on the border. That's one thing. Then she goes outside. Come on. Why are you doing this? Why are you daring people? Why are you scaring people? There are two epidemics. She is probably right that she is not infectious because she is asymptomatic. She is probably right about that. But why not wait until a week from Monday? We're only talking about November 10th is the 21st day. Then she'd be in the clear for all scientific opinion. There is the epidemic of fear. What are you going to do? A trick-or-treater is going to go to her neighborhood? Are they going to go on her lawn now? And, come on, parents are going to be petrified. Why not wait? I think she was selfish.
Yeah, you can't be quarantined for the disease, but maybe you can be quarantined for being obnoxious.
Yeah.
But then again, I would get life, I think, if that were the case. I got to ask you, just a little bit off topic here, where is the Ebola czar? He's like the guy who disappeared in the middle of the Denver Broncos game. Was he abducted by aliens? Did he run off with D.B. Cooper's money? Where is he in all this?
In small things, sometimes big lessons are apparent. I think that in President Obama's selection of this locks for Ebola czar, it was so incompetent, it was so tone deaf, it was so in every way insufficient to quell the fears that were spreading malignantly through this country. He could have picked someone decisive, someone authoritative, someone who had vast experience in this area of public health. He could have really calmed the fears, brought all the disparate agencies together, the Institutes for Health, the Centers for Disease Control, the United States military. He could have given a message, a face. This is how America fights a dread enemy. Instead, he picked a guy, a politician who was looking for a job in D.C., who had been loyal previously. I think it was very, very disappointing.
It's good. You know what? I think that going back to the nurse, that she is in danger of becoming a cultural symbol of 2014. When they do they look back at the year, it's going to be the year of the Ebola nurse and the Freedom Ride. She's the Paul Revere and the smock. And I think that I've talked to a number of doctors, and everybody agrees that she does great work, but she's in danger of besmirching, an entire movement because of a self-righteous behavior.
you know, her self-righteousness, that doesn't bother me as much as her selfishness bothers me.
Yeah.
I'm a parent. I have 5 children. I worry about this disease. I worry about measles. I worry about flu. I worry about my kids getting sick. Why not just give us this much? We're asking you to sacrifice 3 weeks of your life. We'll send you pizzas. We'll send you, you know, free Netflix.
Yes.
We'll deliver whatever you want to your door. Just give us a break. And she chose to be selfish rather than selfless in this regard.
Most of my life is self-quarantined. I never go anywhere.
I'll send you a pizza.
Yes, and I'll eat it in my boxers over the sink, quietly weeping because I'm lonely, Geraldo.
Yeah.
All right, Geraldo, we got to go. Thank you. Enjoy